Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Mangesh Dushing and this is the fourth lecture of UV visible spectroscopy. This lecture will contain Woodward-Pfizer rules for the lambda max determination for dynes and problem solving. Some of the problems we will solve by using these Woodward-Pfizer rules for the dynes. Before learning the Woodward-Pfizer rules, first we will see what are the systems which are present into the dyne system and into the organic compounds. So these systems you should know properly. Then only Woodward-Pfizer rule we will understand, and then only we will able to solve the problems. So these structures are very important. The systems are very important. See carefully and remember these systems are there. Then apply according to that one. Apply the Woodward-Pfizer rule for solving the problems for determination of the lambda max of the given compound. So this is the linear conjugation, that is acyclic conjugated dyne. So this is acyclic conjugated dyne. So this is the dyne system. For that purpose Woodward-Pfizer rule is applied. So it contains 4 carbons and 2 double bonds which are alternate to each other. So these are called as linear conjugation or acyclic conjugated dyne. Then this same dyne, if it is present into a ring, 6-membered ring, then that is called as cyclic homoannular dyne. So this type of double bonds are called as homoannular dyne, homoannular system. If 2 double bonds in a conjugation in a same ring, 2 conjugated double bonds present into the same ring, that system is called as cyclic homoannular dyne or homoannular system. So this is the important thing. Next is semi-cyclic dyne. So this type of dyne is called as semi-cyclic. One double bond is outside of the ring while one double bond is present into the ring. So this type of dyne is called as semi-cyclic dyne. So in this case, one of the bond which is outside of the ring is called as exocyclic double bond. So exocyclic double bond which is outside of the ring, but one carbon is shared between ring and double bond, then only this is called as exocyclic ring. See here, this double bond is there and this cyclic is there, so this carbon is shared. So this type of double bond is called as exocyclic double bond outside of the ring. तो रिंगच्या आउटसाइडला कुठे असला तर चालत नाही, तो कुठे पाहिजे, एकदम रिंगवरच पाहिजे, आउटसाइड ऑफ द रिंग. So this type of double bond is called as exocyclic double bond. So this is homoannular ring. Just we have seen that homoannular. So this A ring contain homoannular, these 2 double bonds, right? So this is the homoannular ring. But these 2 bonds are exo to the double ring B. These 2 bonds, 2 double bonds are exo to the ring B. See here, these are just outside of this ring and sharing one carbon of the alkene and ring. So this type of bonds are called as exo double bond, exo to the B ring, while at A ring that is homoannular dyne. So in this case this is heteroannular dyne because these dynes are present into the 2 rings, these are not present into the single ring. So this is called as heteroannular dyne. These are the conjugated system dyne. The 2 double bonds are conjugated but not present into the single ring, so those are present into 2 different rings. That's why these are called as heteroannular dyne. Now we'll see this bond. This bond is outside of the ring A. So this double bond, this double bond is exo to the ring A. Similarly, this double bond is outside of the ring B. That's why this double bond is considered as the exo double bond of ring B. So in this way, these concepts are very important, so that we will understand the Woodward-Pfizer rule, and we will apply these Woodward-Pfizer rules for the determination of lambda max for the given compound. Now we will see the Woodward-Pfizer rules for the dynes. So the rules begins with the base value lambda max for the chromophore being observed. So this is for dyne. So you should consider only 4 carbons and 2 double bonds which are alternate to each other. So double bond, single bond, double bond, 4 carbons only. So 4 carbons and remaining 6 are the hydrogens. So acyclic butadiene. So Woodward-Pfizer rules for this one only, acyclic butadiene. So the base value, that is basic lambda max, is 215 nanometer for this particular compound C4H6. The acyclic butadiene, the basic lambda max, that is 215 nanometer. Now, as per substitutions, various groups are substituted these hydrogens which are present on the butadienes. So increment contribution of this substituent is added to the base value from the group table. So we will see the table. From the table we have to see which are the substituent, and we have to add that particular value of that particular substituent in this basic value. So base value for the butadiene only. Butadiene 4 carbons and 6 hydrogens. For that base value is 215 nanometer. आणि याच्या व्यतिरिक्त जे काही सबस्टिट्यूट असेल त्याचे काही जी व्हॅल्यू असेल ते तुम्हाला तिथे ॲड करावे लागेल. सो ॲडिशन. So this is this table. So base value is 215 nanometer, that is for acyclic butadiene. Then homoannular double bond. If two double bonds are present into the one ring, a single ring, then you have to add 39 to this base value. म्हणजे आपल्याला ते 39 ॲड करायचे आहेत बेस व्हॅल्यूमध्ये. देन एक्सटेंडेड कॉन्ज्युगेशन, दॅट इज एक्स्ट्रा डबल बॉन्ड इन कॉन्ज्युगेशन. दिस इज द मेन वर्ड, एक्स्ट्रा डबल बॉन्ड इन कॉन्ज्युगेशन. म्हणजे दिस इज फॉर ब्युटाडाईन, 215 इज फॉर ब्युटाडाईन. त्याच्या व्यतिरिक्त जर अजून एखादा डबल बॉन्ड कॉन्ज्युगेशनमध्ये असेल, देन दॅट इज कॉल्ड ॲज एक्सटेंडेड कॉन्ज्युगेशन ऑर एक्स्ट्रा डबल बॉन्ड इन कॉन्ज्युगेशन. देन फॉर इच डबल बॉन्ड यू हॅव टू ॲड 30. समजा हेक्झाट्राईन असेल, then double bond is extra, one double bond is extra, you have to add 30. If there is a octatetraene, then you have to add, then there are 2 extra double bonds in conjugation there, that's why we have to add 30 plus 30, so you have to add a 60 to this base value. For each exocyclic bond, as we know that exocyclic means the double bond which is outside of the ring but sharing one of the carbon from the ring, so that is called as exocyclic double bond. So for each exocyclic double bond we have to add a 5 to the base value. If the butadiene is substituted with the hydrogens, okay, that is acceptable, so there is no addition for the hydrogen. Now further groups like alkyl group, so carbon is substitute this hydrogen of the butadiene, then for each group, for each substituted hydrogen we have to add a plus 5. Suppose mono substituted butadiene, then you have to add plus 5 to this 215. If di substituted butadiene, then we have to add 10. Tri substituted 15. Tetra substituted 20. In this way we have to add, for each alkyl group we have to add a 5. Then acetate functional group we have to add a 0. Suppose OH or OR there, OH and OR, for each OH and OR we have to add a 5. Suppose SR, thiol or thioether, then we have to add 30. If halogens like chlorine and bromine is there, then we have to add a 5. If amines are there, then we have to add a 5, 60. So these tables are very important for solving the problems. हे टेबलचे व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला पाठच पाहिजे तरच आपल्याला जमेल. दिस व्हॅल्यू यू शुड रिमेंबर and you should find out what are the substances present in the molecule. According to that you should remember these values and you should able to add these values into the basic, then only your lambda max will be the correct. हा टेबल पाठ करायचा आहे मित्रांनो, हा लक्षातच राहिला पाहिजे. Now we will apply these Woodward-Pfizer rules for the diene system for solving some problems. So we will take one of the easiest example. Suppose this is isoprene unit. So this is our basic unit, that is butadiene, right? Butadiene मी रेड मध्ये दाखवलं तुम्हाला समजावं म्हणून. जनरली एक्झाममध्ये किंवा बुक्समध्ये असं काही कलर दाखवणार नाही, तुम्हाला तो आयडेंटिफाय करावा लागेल. Okay, so isoprene unit, this is the butadiene. So base value, that is 215 nanometer. Then we have to add more values for the substituents. So there is one substituent, this alkyl group is a substituent. One of the hydrogen of this butadiene is substituted with this alkyl, methyl group. So for alkyl group, we have to add a 5. So one alkyl group, 5. If there are 2 alkyl groups, then 10. If 3 alkyl group, 15, as likewise. So any other system is there? Is there any exocyclic? No. Is there any homocyclic? No. Is there any extra substituent? No. Is there any extra conjugation? No. So these values are sufficient. So the lambda max for this compound is 220 nanometer. So calculated value is 220 nanometer and experimental value is 220 nanometer. It means that our calculation is correct. So don't forget anything to write. Suppose तुम्हाला एक्झोसायक्लिक दिसत असेल तर एक्झोसायक्लिकचे ॲड करा. तुम्हाला होमोॲन्युलर रिंग दिसत असेल तर होमोॲन्युलरचे 39 ॲड करा. समजा तुम्हाला एक्स्ट्रा कॉन्जुगेशन दिसत असेल, ब्युटाडाईन ऐवजी ट्राईन असेल, then add 30 for each double bond. So in this way we have to add, and this addition, शेवटी ॲडिशन पण बरोबर आली पाहिजे बरं का. मॅथमॅटिक्स आपण शिकलो आहोत, तेवढी ॲडिशन जमली पाहिजे. बरेच विद्यार्थी ॲडिशन चुकतात, म्हणजे सगळं बरोबर लिहून ॲडिशन पण चुकतात. सो ॲडिशन शुड बी करेक्ट. सपोज दिस इज सेकंड एक्झाम्पल. सो दिस इज आवर बेसिक सिस्टम, असायक्लिक ब्युटाडाईन. So we have to take a basic value, that is 215 nanometer. So we have to say either there is any exocyclic, yes, this double bond is exocyclic to this ring, so one exocyclic is there. Is there any homoannular? No. Is there any extra conjugation? No. So we have to add one exocyclic. So how many substituents? So butadiene, so these are the 2 hydrogens are replaced by these 2 alkyl groups. So 2 alkyl groups are there, substituents. So one exocyclic is there. So for each one so for this one exocyclic we have to add 5 nanometer, and 2 alkyl groups, these are called as ring residue also, or substituents, R group substituent. So there are 2. So for each it's 5. So 2 into 5 is equal to 10 nanometers. So there is nothing into this molecule other than this one. So do the addition. So that addition will be 230 nanometer. So the calculated value is 230 nanometer. इथे एक्सपेरिमेंटल व्हॅल्यू तुम्हाला देत नाहीत, लक्षात ठेवा. त्याच्यामुळे तुम्हाला आन्सर काय ते कळत नाही. तुम्हाला फक्त कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं. एक्झामिनर चेक करेल ते आन्सर बरोबर आहे की नाही. यू हॅव टू फाइंड आउट द सिस्टीम. यू हॅव टू ॲड अ पर्टिक्युलर व्हॅल्यू ऑफ दॅट सिस्टीम. दिस इज हाऊ टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लेम्स in UV spectroscopy. Now we'll see the problem number 3rd. Suppose this is the molecule. Now this is our basic alkene, basic butadiene, 1, 2, 3 and 4 carbons. So these are the basic alkene. So basic value we have to add 250 nanometer. So these are the heteroannular diene. Heteroannular means both the double bonds are present to 2 different rings. So this is considered as a acyclic diene, no problem. So basic heteroannular diene or acyclic diene, the basic value is same, that is 215 nanometer. So in this case, is there any homoannular system? No. Is there any extra conjugation? No. Is there any exocyclic? Yes. This double bond is exocyclic to this ring, because this double bond is outside of this ring and one of the carbon is shared. So you have to add we have to add 5 for this exocyclic. Then how many R substituents? So see here, this is the R substituent, here is the R substituent, and this is the R substituent. This red bond is a substituent. Previously butadiene, here should be the hydrogen, but this is substituted by this alkyl group. So 1, 2 and 3 R substituent. So 3 into 5, for each R we have to add 5. So 3 R. So 15. So 3 alkyl groups we have to add 15 nanometer. Then one bond is exocyclic to this one. So you have to add 5 for that exocyclic. There is nothing in this molecule other than these 3 factors. Then add these values. The values lambda max will be 234 nanometer. So in this way we have to solve the problems. See the structure, observe which are the systems are there, and add the particular value of that system into the base value. So experimental value is 235. Okay. Now we'll see the problem number 4. Suppose this is the molecule. Now whatever this diene, see here, this is the diene system. This is heteroannular. So this is not a homoannular, right? So base value is 215 nanometer, that is fixed for this system. Now, is there any extra conjugation? No. Is there any homocyclic ring? No. Homoannular system? No. Because both the double bonds are not present into the ring. One is outside of the ring. So this outside of the ring, that bond is called as exocyclic. So one exocyclic bond is there. And how many R substituents? So see here, 1, 2, 3 and 4 R substituents. So for 4 alkyl substituents, 4 into 5, 20. You have to add the 20 value. Then how many R substituents? 4. So you have to add 20. This double bond is exo to this ring. So you have to add 5 for one exo double bond. Out of this, so other than this system, there is no anything into this molecule. So add these values, lambda max will be 240 nanometer. So lambda max for this compound is 240 nanometer and the experiment value is 232 nanometer. So that is close to our calculated value. So nobody providing this experimental value, but you should go by right way, by right addition and get the right answer only. Now this is the molecule. Now this is our system. This is a diene system. So base value is 215 nanometer. Basic value is 215. That is diene. Now this diene is homoannular diene. Both the double bonds are present into the one ring. So we have to add the 39. So for one homoannular ring, we have to add the 39. Now is there any exocyclic double bond? No, there is no exocyclic double bond. Is there any extra conjugation or extra double bond? You can say this is the extra double bond, but no, this is not in conjugation. So we should not consider this double bond is as a conjugated system. So this is the isolated double bond. This won't affect in our lambda max. It won't affect in our lambda max. So forget about this one. So there is no exocyclic double bond. There is no extra conjugation. Then we have to see how many substituents are there. So here 1, 2 and 3. These are the blue bonds which are the substituents. So there are 3 substituents. So 3 into 5, because for each substituent we have to add 5. So 3 into 5, that is 15. So 3 alkyl substituent we have to add 15. Then make the total. So that will be 269 nanometer. So lambda max for this compound is 269 nanometer. The experimental value for this one is 265. So that is close to the 269. So in this way we have to solve the problems. Find out the systems, write down that system, write down the value for that one and make the addition. So in this way we have to solve the problems. That system you have to write. Basic value, 4 alkyl substituents, then 1 exo double bond and then addition. This value is not provided to us. Now I will see the problem number 6. So anyone is our diene. Suppose this is our diene system, or this is our diene system. Nothing, no problem. All these 3 double bonds are in conjugation. So for a basic diene, we have to add a base value, that is 215 nanometer. Now these 2 double bonds are present into one ring. So that is called as homoannular system. So for each homoannular system, we have to add 39 nanometer, because these 2 bonds are present into the same ring. Then we have to add 39. Now see, this is the extra conjugation. This double bond is in conjugation with this diene system. So for each extra double bond, extra conjugation, we have to add 30. So extra conjugation 30, because this system, this base value is for only diene. So for each extra double bond in conjugation, we have to add 30. So this is the addition 30. Now how many exocyclic double bonds? Exocyclic means outside of the ring and sharing one of the carbon of the ring. So see here, this double bond is not exo double bond. Outside of this ring, but not sharing one of the carbon of the ring of this. Not sharing one of the carbon of this ring. That's why this is not considered as a exo double bond. But this double bond and this double bond are exo double bond for this ring, because they are sharing one of the carbon of this ring. That's why these two double bonds are exocyclic double bond. So we have to add 5 for each exocyclic double bond. So we have to add 10. So these are the two exocyclic double bond, 10. And then alkyl substituents. So these are the 1, 2 and 3. So 3 alkyl substituents, because this is the basic system. But this H is replaced by this alkyl group, this H is replaced by this alkyl group, here H is replaced by this alkyl group. So 3 alkyl substituents. For each alkyl 5. So 3 into 5, 15. We have to add the 15. Then add it. Your answer will be 309 nanometer. Lambda max will be 309 nanometer. So this is close to our experimental value. In this way, you have to find each system and add a particular value of that system. So this is the last example for this lecture. Suppose this is the system. Again, this is the diene. So this is heteroannular diene. Heteroannular diene. So basic diene, suppose this is the basic diene. For each basic diene, you have to add 215 nanometer. Now this third double bond is in conjugation. It means that there is an extra conjugation system. So for each extra conjugation, we have to add 30 nanometer. Right, 30 nanometer. How many substituents? So see here, substituent extra conjugation चे पण पकडायचे, लक्षात ठेवा. Substituent of the extra double bond, that should be a calculator like 5 value for each R group. आता बघा, हा substituent आहे. This is substituent, this one is substituent, this one is substituent. So there are 4 alkyl groups are the substituents. 4 hydrogens replaced by these 4 R groups. So there are 4 substituents. So we have to add a 20 for that one. 4 alkyl substituent 20. हे पुढे मागे झालं तर चालतं, काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही. पण एक सिक्वेन्स ठरवून घ्या, म्हणजे तुम्हाला कळेल की कधी ॲड करायचं आहे. हे म्हणजे राहणार नाही काय शिल्लक की हे बघायचं राहिलं. जसं होमोॲन्युलर, एक्स्ट्रा कॉन्जुगेशन, एक्झोसायक्लिक, अल्किल ग्रुप्स और एनी अदर सबस्टिट्यूएंट्स. सो सिक्वेन्स ठरवून घ्या, प्रत्येक सिस्टीम चेक करा आणि त्यानुसार तुम्ही ॲड करत जा, म्हणजे काही शिल्लक राहणार नाही, काही विसरणार नाही. नाउ exocyclic double bond. See this double bond. This double bond is a single double bond, but this is exocyclic to this ring also, and this double bond is exocyclic to this ring also. That's why we have to consider this double bond as a 2 exo double bonds, and for each exo double bond we have to add 5. So there are 2 exo double bonds, so we have to add 10. हा डबल बॉन्ड एकच आहे बघा, पण हा डबल बॉन्ड या रिंगला पण एक्झो आहे, म्हणजे एक एक्झो झालं, आणि या रिंगला पण एक्झो आहे, म्हणजे 2 एक्झो झाले. म्हणजे या डबल बॉन्डला दोनदा पकडायचं एक्झोसायक्लिक, म्हणून ते 10 आले. देन ॲड इट. ॲडिशन विल बी 275 नॅनोमीटर. So this is the lambda max for this compound. Lambda max is equal to 275 nanometer, and the experimental value is 275 nanometer. So in this way you have to solve the problems. So solve the problems according to this one. Try to solve the problems, practice it, then only you will able to calculate the lambda max for the structure. Practice is must. Okay friends, in next lecture we will see the Woodward-Pfizer rules for the Enon system, and we will solve some problems and applications of the UV visible spectroscopy. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.